Make you lose with the unthinkable. Don't stop till you come first. Life's too unpredictable. Take control of what you're worth. Wasting time's forgivable.
Oh man, Anthony Davis. One of the most unique talents in the NBA. I see a lot of myself in him. And I can't wait to face him and see if I can get the upper hand. I know I'm still a rookie, but it's the ultimate test to see where my game is at right now. And I live for these moments. So bring it on, Brown.
This is a team showing a better record this year over last. This was their goal, and it's coming to fruition so far.
Well, I think for New York, it's been a nice run they're on to start the season.
Last outing for the New Orleans Pelicans. It was a loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah, plagued by foul trouble throughout in that game. I think it just forced them into some rotations that they weren't comfortable with.
Yeah, and you know, the frustrating part, guys, is that's something that can be avoided. You know, you can correct that, but you've got to move your feet and keep your hands to yourself. You've got to show some discipline.
Freak, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
That's good. And it's a 9-point Pelican lead.
The Knicks were bad last year, and it became evident early on. As the season grew older, more and more of their national coverage games were being pulled.
And that one is good from Ajinça.
On the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen, a double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch. That's painful.
Galloway, Quinn kicks to Freak. 6 to shoot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. New York moving the ball around. Freak dishes to Galloway. Tipped away. And here comes the break. And there's Eric Gordon on the assist by Anderson.
One loss in this series was one I know they wanted back.
And it's Gordon missing.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass. Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Here's Freak, and he chins it with authority.
I love the ball movement there. He put that.
Douglas with the steal. To the paint. And again, Eric Gordon. And now a 12-point Pelican lead. Comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
Freak, he's in at center. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Calderon, and it's Galloway in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Anderson, he's checked in for Esteban Dexter. Now the dish to Evans. They set the screen. Kicks it to Usher. Two-handed slam.
And guys, that's one of the more basic
anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Offensive rebound, Anthony. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Anthony
on the floor.
The Knicks. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Freaks checked in for Lopez. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Porzingis. Lance Thomas, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's a flaw in for Jose Calderon.
Boy, they on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Listen, the Knicks had a hard time scoring last year. Just lacked any real presence in the paint. And lacking that paint threat makes things easier for the opposing defense.
Omer Asher, he's checked in for New Orleans. Outside. Inside. Here's Thomas. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
It does. They're playing with a little bit more bounce in their step and trying to close this gap.
And he gets it to go.
Play the game for it.
Here's Galloway. Here's Freak. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Freak's got 15.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Holiday, and it's blocked. And Aflalo kicks to Thomas. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And now just a 3-point Pelican lead. Screen by Ashik. Fires the three. Here's Ajinça. Excellent D from Thomas. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game.
Some ground for you to make up, no doubt, here in the first half. What are the areas you need to improve on to get back even with them?
I think we just need to step our energy level up a little bit. We seem to be moving around like we were playing underwater in that first half. Second half, we need to come out with more urgency.
Good luck in the second half. Kevin, a visibly frustrated young man.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Different look for New York. Freaks checked in for Lopez. Thomas comes in for Porzingis. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. New Orleans also making some changes. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Ashik. Anthony Davis comes in for Quincy Pondexter. And it's Gordon in for Drew Holiday. So for New Orleans right now, Evans and Gordon are the guard set. Anderson is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Ajinça in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Anthony, the pass to Freak. Back to Anthony. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him last year. He had a big jump in three-point percentage. He was also up in assist rebounds. Really did a lot of good things. The only bad news, he was also up in turnovers.
To the middle, here's Ajinça. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
He can build on what he did last year. He has too much talent to waste on inconsistency. Time for him to just step up here in the prime of his career.
Looking at the game for Ashik, 9 points, and he's put one three-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad. Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Here's Ashik. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half. The room service.
Oh, here's O'Quinn. D right on him. Freak passes to Aflalo. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
A lot of people have tried to place him in a box in terms of position. Instead of just saying he's a basketball player, the guy's strong, he's got tremendous physical attributes combined.
He feeds it to Davis. Just 3 on the clock. Misses the layup. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digit.
Let's take them back.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Pelicans also changing it up. Pondexter comes in for Anthony Davis. And Tyreke Evans subbed in for Drew Holiday. Galloway and Melo filling out the wings. Derek Williams is out there with Freak. And it's Grant in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled. Outside Anthony. Now the pass to Galloway. There's the triple. And the shot is good.
Very well executed pick to give him all
Fewest road wins of all the West playoff teams. The franchise hasn't had a winning road record since 2009 when they were the Hornets.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Grant dishes to Carmelo. Right side, Williams. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And for the Pelicans and their road struggles last season, they are a younger team.
4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Ajinça kicks to Pondexter. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Kevin, no doubt it's a tricky situation. Listen, you want to reward teams for winning their division,
Here's Douglas. There's the pick. The drive by Grant, and it's blocked. And a fast break now for New York. Grant, that's good. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the...
We got to forget about that one. Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Eric Gordon. It's just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. Shaq, what'd you think?
His play tonight, Ernie, was finally a bright spot for them because, you know, they had a very rough stretch of games. It's been a while since their last win, and he was not content on playing a supporting role and letting them lose another one. He came on strong, took over, and put an end to the losing streak.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.